Hi everyone, this is Laurel with Guided by Love. I'm here for you every day, and I'm here to do a daily love message for you. And before I get started, I just want to make a few announcements. Check out my video on my intuitive soul coaching. I'm gonna put a write up in the post a write up as well. And I changed my email address. So my email address, my new one is guidedbylove888 at gmail.com. So it's also in the description below if you forget. And then I also, for those of you that are watching both the daily and the love message, I forgot to put up my poem in the daily, so I'm going to do a separate video with the poem for the day because I forgot it in the daily message. I was going to say it at the end and I was like, blue. But today for the love message, also thank you all for being here. Thank you for the new viewers, and thank you for those of you that have been with the Soul family for a while. Thank you for all your likes, your subscribes, your comments. Love them. And all right, so here we go. Today I'm going to use the Divine Feminine Oracle for messages for the journey for you and your special person. And then I'm also going to use the Twin Flame Awakened Path Tarot for specific messages from your person and from you to your person. So I love this little deck. It's just a great little deck. So, okay. So let's get started. Holy Spirit, angels and guides, what is the messages for this love read? What are the messages for this love read? Wow, did you see that, how that popped out? That was so cool. That was really cool. So those came out together, and then any other, I see some more. I see one more sticking out of the deck. Oh, two more. Okay. So the overall message is Queen Esther, the morning star. Wow. My ego is in service of my soul, and I trust my soul's divine timing. So this is balancing out your ego, the mind, with the heart and soul, the overall message. And I love how there's a little star in the background, and this is the crown chakra today is expanding. It came up in the daily read, so if you want to see that, it's showing it here too for the love journey for you and your person, that the expansion of the crown chakra is happening. And the star, it says the morning star. So I feel like this is, there may be, I think, that fast moving energy, and the star is consistent with healing and wish fulfillment. So I trust my soul's divine timing. Yeah, so this is having trust in the divine timing of your journey, of you and your person coming back together. Just remember how God brought you back together, how the universe, God, the creator, however you want to see it, brought you together first of all. And, have confidence, have faith that there is a bigger plan and that you're going to come back together again in divine timing. All right, so that's the overall message. And then let's see what the messages are for the journey, and then we'll get some messages from your person. So first for the journey, we have Our Lady of Guadalupe, the Empress of Protection. The affirmations you can use today, you and your person can use, are: I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love at all times. And look at all the love surrounding her, surrounding you and your person. I really feel the power of your love coming off of this, really surrounding both of you today. But this is, using the affirmations: I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love at all times. And remember, you are love. You know, at your core, you are love, but this is showing the amount of love surrounding you and your person. And there again, we have all the stars. So really beautiful. And then we have the Inanna. Oh, I don't remember this card. Inanna, the Queen of Heaven and Earth. Wow. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. And I have to cover up her chest because I don't think the YouTube would like it very much. So Inanna, I have nothing to hide. So she's pictured here vulnerable. She's naked. And that, you know, she's ready to how do I want to say, she's ready to show that vulnerability to her person. Nothing to hide, wanting to show that. And I think is that I am seeing, you know, it's not showing my intuition. I read cards intuitively, right? Well, I'm seeing an owl right here. I'm seeing an owl. And, you know, the wisdom that you have, you and your person have, um, you know, that you're bringing into the physical about your connection. And not only that, but like I said, she's she's vulnerable. She's you know, ready to show her vulnerability, ready to show herself, or, to her person, without any masks, any, you know, you what you see is what you get, you know. It's all, she feels that vulnerability, which means, you know, her heart is opened. Same with your person. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. And when you come to a place of acceptance, you feel more peace from the inside out. I love these cards. They're beautiful, you guys. The Clea, the Clea, the prophetess of true power. I call my power back from all times and places. I am my own. So those are affirmations you and your person can use. I call my power back from all times, all dimensions, all people, all places. I am my own. And what does she have? A lion, a female lion there with her. So stepping into your feminine power today, calling it back and stepping into that feminine power today. And, you know, she's, she's, you know, she has this, it's almost like a see-through. The light is coming through so strong because she's stepping into her power. It's almost like she's in a translucent state. So calling back, you and your person, calling back your power from all times, all dimensions. Kuan Yin, this is the goddess of compassion. I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. And you see there's this transformation happening, you know, with love. Again, this is so similar to the first card that came out, Our Lady of Guadalupe and Kuan Yin. Look at this. Here it's that deep red, and here, you know, of the root chakra. Here it's turning into that magenta color of the universal love. So really beautiful. There's a transformation going on to take you into oneness. That universal love is oneness, where we are one with all things. You know, you may feel it when you go, especially when you go out in nature, but you feel you feel what others feel, um, without without being taken into the depth of it, but you are able to put yourself in the shoes of someone else. Okay, really beautiful. So the God, and that includes your person, you know, putting yourself in their shoes and having compassion for, you know, not only yourself, what you've been through, but what they have been through, and what, you know, they may be still going through. So you can feel that compassion. You're going through that awakening, that enlightenment. Rita of Cassia, the patron of impossible causes. So, this is where, you may feel that there's, that there's an impossibility to your connection to other things in your life. And it's like really knowing from the heart. See how her hand is right at that heart and personal power, really knowing that believing that nothing is impossible with God. And it says, I am miraculous. So you can use that affirmation today. I am miraculous. My prayers create powerful channels of possibilities. So this is a card about believing in miracles, believing in possibilities, and believing in what am I saying? I can see the word in my mind, but I'm having trouble, like it's coming in so fast, I'm having trouble saying it. Believing in limitlessness. Thank you. That you are limitless, that anything is possible with God, with connecting with your spirit, which is of God. So I am miraculous. My prayers create powerful channels of possibility, unlimitlessness for you and your person. And I notice how, again, the crown chakra is lit up. And there's this expansion happening today. Wow, I think I got that in the daily read as well. But if you look, Queen Esther, the morning star, the healing and the wish fulfillment, her crown is showing expansion, and look at this, it's showing major expansion happening for you and your person. Okay, so let's get this one too, shows the expansion. This one shows expansion. If you can see that. And this one shows expansion. And it's like a star behind the healing happening. And this one really showing that beginning of expansion. Wow. So almost all of these show that expansion of the crown. So that's a pure message. The last one that came out is a very powerful card. We talked about, all of a sudden my throat got weird, something needing to be spoken. Oh, here it is. Here's the one I was referring to. Wow. So this is the cosmic egg, the divine feminine. In the beginning of your journey, the divine feminine really leads the way, right? And now, depending on where you are on your journey, there's a switch that happens where the divine masculine, I just saw 1313 on the clock, where the divine masculine comes back and takes the lead. This is the divine feminine cosmic egg. I hold the universe within me. Oh my gosh, that's what I said. All things are possible because of the oneness that you are. Wow, all things are possible. And I talked about the oneness in this as well, being able to put yourself in someone else's shoes. So I hold the universe within me, oneness. I am the force of an ever-expanding love. Oh my gosh, that's what we were talking about this whole time. The expansion happening from the red rose's root chakra to the blossoming of universal love. So leaving the self and coming into the universal love. Wow, guys, this is a powerful read. And this sums it all up, that you are universal love, your oneness. I am a force of ever-expanding love. So today, your love is expanding. And, a lot of it is happening through the crown chakra. So for you and your person. So let's get messages using this twin flame Awakened Path Tarot. Let's get messages from your person. Ooh, and I just had a bunch of them come out. Wow. Okay, I'm going to take them. Those are messages from your person. Any messages from you to your person? What do you want to say to your person? What do you want to tell your person? And this one. Any others? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, there's one more. Oh, wow. There's one more. Okay. All right. So, wow, we got a lot of messages. You guys both have a lot you want to say to each other. Wow. And you know, if you watch the daily read, there's a message for the blessing of the day as well. So it says Knight of Swords. Your person is telling you they are, they're trying to be assertive, and they're part of them is being really impatient with the way things are moving, but they are being direct, daring, ambitious, and motivated because they are wanting to come toward you, toward this connection. But there's things they have to cut out, things they have to take care of first. Powerful, because the Knight of Swords, he's harnessing his sword to cut things out that no longer serve him. So he is motivated, he's going forward, he's doing it. But he's also being a little impatient in the process. So, and then we have the Two of Wands. This is him planning, waiting, making a decision, and choosing a path. Yeah, so some of them may still be in the process of choosing a path. Some of them may be still in the planning, waiting stage, or, some of them are making decisions, processing and making decisions as they go. Taking time this weekend to process things and make decisions as they go as to what path they're going to choose. They also want you to know that they know you're the Empress. Wow, they know you're the Empress. A number 3, birth, death, and rebirth. They know that you're the Empress. They know you're having this massive rebirth glow up. They know you're a nurturing, loving, divine feminine. And, they know you're birthing new things on your path as well. So they just want you to know that they recognize who you are to them and all the beauty that's within you and surrounds you and all that you're capable of. And then we have the 3. So we have 33, which is Jesus being with you, guiding you today. And this is 3 of Wands, looking ahead, confidence, growth, and foresight. So 3 of Wands is they are looking ahead to this future with you. They are, telling you that they're trying to get their confidence back. Your connection is helping them do that. They are growing, and they are getting foresight into this connection, into your future. And this is the 3 of Wands, which is, ships coming in. So 33 in your person's message, Jesus being with them and with you. King of Wands, this is leadership. They are telling you they are taking a lead in their own life. They are having visions of what your life can look like. They're being bold and daring, and optimistic. And they're working on controlling their ego, balancing in their ego, because it says big ego. So it's, if you watch the daily read, it's more specific about that. But yeah, they're working on balancing that, the head and the heart. And then they're telling you 6 of Swords, that they are working out a plan to move to calmer waters. They're working on a plan to leave behind and move forward, into into this new life. So this is all something that they're processing right now. And Six of Swords is about moving forward into calmer waters. They don't like where they are right now. They want, there's some of them that are still deciding, but there are some that want to be with you. Your messages, the Hangman, you're telling them that you are surrendering the connection. You're changing your perspective about this connection. You're surrendering it to God and you're walking forward. This is a 3 as well. So we have, between the two readings, we have 333. So major rebirth happening. But you're surrendering it all to God, to the higher power, and and it's helping you to change your perspective, to become more free, more independent. And then we have the Sun. Yeah, you're telling them that you are feeling happy and joy and innocence, that you are, walking towards success, and you're feeling optimistic about this journey with them. And it's a 19, which is 10, new beginnings. So you're bringing in new beginnings right now. And then we have the 3 of Swords. Yeah, heartbreak and pain. You're telling them, so you have 33 in your cards as well, 3-3. You're telling them that you are, leaving the trauma, the heartache. You're leaving it. You're letting it go. You're leaving it in the past. You're walking away from anything that no longer serves you as well. And that's the heartache, the pain of the past. You're walking away from. And Jesus, 33 in both of yours, the Hangman and the 3 of Swords, you're both walking away, or Jesus is with you both, helping you both. And then we have the 5 of Swords. You're telling them you're walking away from the past. You're walking away from any conflict, any drama, any disputes. You're walking away from the past. A 5. There's huge change for you in this. And you're telling them, the Tower, change. You're coming into massive change, which is a 16 or equals 7 manifestations. You're coming into massive change in your life that's bringing in sudden changes. It's, they know that, you're bringing in changes in your career, in, the path that God is directing you toward. And they are bringing, that they are also working on changing. And there may be, on their side, there may be a crumbling down of things that they haven't let go of. So, but for you, this is a change that's happening within yourself, which is creating the change, the upgrade around you and within you. And then we have the Page of Cups. You're telling them, that you're seeing things from innocence. You're nurturing your inner child. You want them to do the same, that you're using your imagination. This is like creating, that dreamer energy in your life, where you're really coming back to the innocence of who you are. And you'd love for them to, that they will be guided by you to do the same. All right, so those are the messages I have. This went a little bit longer. I hope this helps, and I'm wishing you a beautiful Saturday full of magical change. Namaste.